when life is being a little bitch to me.
Life is a bitch and then you die. What's happening, YouTube? What's going on? So, my name is Albert Jasmine. Baby girl, I want to talk to you. Yo, you kids, man. You kids are breaking my heart, man. I'm 60 years old and I'm freaking out over the things I'm hearing from you kids, but you don't know, so I want to explain to you guys. This all started first. Let me tell you the story. I came across this girl, Liza Bashkova, right? She's talking about the freaking need to suffer in a video and that you have to suffer.
I know what I'm suffering for. I'm willing to suffer for this vision. What I mean is, you need to suffer.
You see, she values the concept of suffering because we inherited it. To the degree where if you don't suffer enough, it's not worthwhile for relationships, for anything that you do. And so this here means that we are seeking rewards through suffering, which you don't have to suffer. And then I made a response to Francis Ray, who talked about the loneliness epidemic.
The loneliness epidemic. I feel so lonely, honestly, and I feel disconnected.
I'm telling you, loneliness is a concept, and I explained that in great detail. And then I followed Francis with Manish Raul, who considered that he wasted his entire life home playing video games.
I just wasted 18 years of my life.
Manish is only 21 years old, and so for his video, I dove deep into the loner, the homebody, the social outcast, the recluse, the shy. That video came out awesome. And so now I'm ready for Jasmine, baby girl, who talks about when life is a bitch to you.
Honey, not to brag, but I've pulled myself out of the deepest, darkest holes, and I've always come out stronger and sexier than ever.
Okay, so baby girl, for that right there, deep, darkest holes. Where did you hear that from? How do you know to say that? Ponder that and then take this metaphor. We have good and bad days, right? Commonly. Oh, today's a good day. Oh, I hope tomorrow's a good day too because the other day was a bad day. And so we have good and bad days. So now catch this, right? If life is about good and bad days, why meddle in that? Why call one good and another bad if that's just the way life is? Now catch that for now.
Even when life is being a little bitch to me.
Life is a bitch and then you die. I must have been like 12 years old the first time I saw that on a car bumper sticker, and then it was fashioned everywhere. Stickers, t-shirts, life's a bitch, oh, life could be a bitch to you, da, 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 da. And so now, here, life is a bitch, and look at what we're doing to pop out of it. We're trying to pop out of it using happiness, oh, don't worry about it, console. But these measures that we're taking are making things worse. Worse, baby girl, because we're not allowing life to unfold. And so when I deal with something, whatever it is, I deal with it because I have to. Point blank. So I don't call it a problem. I don't call it a situation. I don't call life is being a bitch to me or none of that.
I know I'm very much capable of picking myself back up and getting back on my feet.
Baby girl, you have to get back on your feet. You have to. What else are you going to do? Stay there? This is the thing. You make it like it's such a thing that you can't get out of. You have to. Any problem that anyone finds themselves in, they have to get out. If you look at a bird, he gets hurt or something like that. He has to freaking try his best to fly back. He has to, because what else can you do? You get it? You have to.
I still get sad for a period of time, but I know it's just a phase.
We grew up, all of us. Don't be sad. Don't be sad, which means now constantly we have to work towards being the opposite of it. I'm saying be sad and just let your sadness feel it. Feel it without allowing thought to step in, to chime in, to say, okay, I'm feeling sad. Just feel it. And allow the body to take over and settle things for you. And I promise, baby girl, promise that for whatever problem you're facing, that if you allow this to feel it and not let this interfere, you will wake up the very next day with such a sense of direction and peace about it.
Picking myself back up and getting back on my feet every single damn time.
We should be on our feet all the time. Like, we should know. Like, look, I get sick. I still get up and I go to work. No one knows. I don't tell anyone because I'm on my feet. And so because life is life, because life includes sickness, sadness, problems, but I don't call them that anymore because I know that I inherited problems. So now I grew up problem solving and now I have a problem. Then I changed the word to, oh, I have situations to make it lighter. But I was still dealing with the same thing. But the problem became bigger because I called it a problem.
And I've always come out stronger.
Okay, baby girl, for that bit stronger, I always come out stronger. Let's notice that that's a game that we play because look, let's pretend that I don't come out stronger. My mind could chime in and say, oh, things could have been worse. And so that's just the game that I'm playing. And so now I've been trying to convey to deal with life as it comes without, oh, I always come out stronger and better, which is so dangerous. Try to catch that. Look, I'm having a problem. And so that's it. And so I'm not calling it a problem. Whatever it may be, I have to take care of it. And so I may have to use resources. I may have to ask for help. I may have to freaking crash in, man, and mom or friend or something like that. But it won't be me trying to come out stronger. Oh, I came out better and stronger. No, it'll be me just taking care of the situation at hand.
Time and time again.
Time and time again, baby girl, for me too. Oh, I got myself out of some deep jams, but look at now. For anything that I ever went through, what made it worse was making it an episode. The episode is, oh, life could be a bummer. Life could suck sometimes. Oh, look at what I have to get out of. Oh, if I could do it, you could do it. If I just dealt with it, whatever problem, and just dealt with it and that's it, then it would be me dealing with life as it is.
Because if you pay attention to the patterns of your life, you will realize that everything always works out.
If you pay attention to life, you'll see that everything works out. Now, how about allowing life to work itself out without your input? Without getting scared, without getting worried, without projecting. Because this projection of to get better and to get out of it, to pop out of that dark hole is making things worse. And this is why I'm here. I'm here to show you that try to not live in the realm of better or worse. Try to not do, oh, things could have been worse. Because when you do that, you actually make things worse. Because the comparison between better and worse is always there. You want to take out every single comparative measure that you've been doing, baby girl. And I swear, you're going to be such, okay.
Everything always takes you to a greater destination.
Take that. Hold on to just that. Now, take out the greater destination because that's another comparative measure, man. That is greater. This is a problem, man. Because we want to be greater and because they're telling us, be the best. We're fighting against our own freaking path.
You will always grow, and the things that you thought that you wouldn't be able to survive.
Right there, you see? We're taught to think the worst of things. You're going to always grow. Even the things you thought that you couldn't survive is because we have inherited that whatever happens to us, we think the worst of it.
You somehow always divinely made it true. And that's life. One day you will understand.
No. That's another problem that we inherited to understand. You have to understand life and understand me. And when you understand...
and why things had to happen exactly the way they did.
No, you don't have to understand why. Because life is life. And when life presents itself, it presents itself. And you have to be there with it. What are you going to do? Understand it? When you understand it, you may feel consoled. You may feel like, oh, I get it. Life is good. But the very next day, something tragic can happen. And so, you do not need to understand life at all.
Trust the process of your path, evolution, and growth.
Okay, trust. In trust, there's fear there. I trust that you will be I trust in. There's fear there. And so, since life is life, you want to be with the process of life, with the process of evolution. But be with it. Just be with it and you'll see, baby girl. Take the ride. Make it a ride. a journey of life. And so this journey is a journey. You're gonna make a left turn, a right turn. Like, you heard this before, but you can't apply it because you have comparisons, be happy, to suffer, to be lonely. And so what do? You go party and you go drink and you do this and you freaking look for drama or excitement or adrenaline. And so you make the loneliness worse because you're constantly trying to battle yourself out of it. And so I hope you can see this, baby girl, that a lot of the things that we're doing with all these concepts, happiness, sadness, that's a concept. Because if you just look at anyone who generally gets sad, if you see someone who generally gets sad, they go quiet. A real sad or the real depressed. But as soon as that, oh, I'm so depressed, my life is so freaking rubbish, man. That's the fluff right there, because a really, really sad depressed, they can't do that because they're hit really hard. And so I'm trying to get you guys to stop the fluff about all this. Oh, look at my life. Oh, it's a freaking so terrible, baby girl. You know what I mean? So anyway, man, I hope that you freaking got enough out of this, baby girl. And so until the next one, catch ya!